So there's lunch, or maybe dinner. It's 5:20, got both yards mowed. Here wasn't too bad, only took off maybe 2 catcherfuls of leaves. Across the street was a very different story. I took off probably 8 or 9. A lot of grass over there. I could only do about 6 passes in the front there before I'd have to go all the way to the back and dump it in what is now a swamp. I can't even drive the mower close to where I dumped it, it's so wet. But that puts all 4 yards being done now for probably about a week. So I guess that's good. Anyways, 5:20, so now I gotta go out and do more de-leafing in the front. See if we can get that all the way over to the side today. That would be nice. It's nice out, 60 something and sunny. It's gonna rain all week, so we'll get it done while it doesn't rain. Very happy to report that de-leafing is done all the way over to the pine tree. That's usually all I do, and that's all I need to do for the mulch that we'll be doing. So maybe I'll work down that side of the house if we have time and energy, but all of this is now done. 12:52 is the time. I got a lot of work done today. Both yards mowed, lots of leaf work, and then I did 4 assignments. Homework 11, 12, 13, 14, I guess 5 assignments, and quiz number 6 for computer applications. I guess that's the name of the class. So I have 1 assignment left in that class. It's the final exam, and it's not opening until I think May 5th, and I have until May 8th to complete it. So we'll take care of that later. Business, 20 minutes tomorrow, we'll finish that up. Lab 12, that's the last thing in astronomy. Final exam in social problems, last thing. And management, 1 exam. And economics, 1 exam. So pretty much exams in all classes, some of which are online, and the 1 assignment. And then we're done with the year. So made lots of headway there today. Installed new license plate clips or acceptors and screws. I finally got the OEM things that fit and thread instead of trying to find wide enough screws to bore new holes every time I take on and off the plate frame and stuff like that. So now I'm coming down, I'm going to install my valves. I had to order the valves for the wheels because I want to get those tires on this week. That's going to be my goal. So here's the last ECS package. These are all the studs. I'm going to replace all those. So I've got 16 studs and a lock set. And somewhere in here, there's the old acceptors and rusty screws that weren't correct. Come on. Got some hex nuts in here. There. Here are the valves. So these things are really short. It's got the valve and the insert, the core in there. So I got to open these up and see if I can, I think they just pop in. Anyways, here's a quick inventory of what's left. I've got the 4 tires, the 4 wheels. I'm going to do the valves in a minute here. This is the coolant expansion tank. I'm not really looking forward to that because it's a bunch of hose clamps and I got to drain the coolant. Probably time for a flush anyways. Door molding. I do have all pieces now. These are the rear 2 doors, the front 2 doors, and the 2 little foot-long fender pieces. Fuel filter, fuel tank straps, 2 of those, chassis braces, center exhaust brace, and the interior trunk trim. Well, that's not happening. So here's the hole in the back of the wheel, or the part where the tire would go. Here's a valve. It's obviously not going to go in this way. It's going to go in that way. And I would imagine they have some sort of a tool for that. It's definitely going to need some sort of lubrication or something stronger than my hand to push that in. There's a ridge on it right there, and it's got to go in another 1/4 inch to seat right here in that ridge. And there's no way I'm coming up with the force to push it in like that. So I guess I will just give the valves to the tire installer and let them figure that out because I can't do it. There it is. Yeah, so maybe I'll put them in the box. I'm probably going to leave them in the box when I take them over there just for protection's sake so they don't rattle around on the back of the car. That'll be a project for this week. So I'm going to head up and go to bed here in a few minutes. I'm getting tired, need to get up somewhat early tomorrow. I'm going to call the body shop, tell them I'm still waiting on a part, and hopefully he's cool with pushing it back a week. I hope he didn't turn down any other projects this week anticipating that I would be in, and hopefully next week is semi-available for me to get in there and drop the car off for a couple days. But we'll see. See you tomorrow. Ordered a new trimmer last night. So I went out to mow, what was that now, Saturday, and this stupid, it's a Stihl, I don't know if it's Stihl or Steel, S-T-I-H-L. That's an FS55R from quite a few years ago. It's been heavily used. It's got a new spark plug in it. The air cleaner's clean, the gas is good, and it just runs like a bag of crap. Start it takes 5 minutes to start it, and then it's gotta idle, and it's gotta warm up for about 5-10 minutes before it will rev at all. Then when it revs, if it doesn't stall out, it's only working at maybe an eighth throttle for the first 5 minutes. And then by the time it's finally warmed up, you trim for 10 minutes and it's out of gas. It goes through an entire gas tank. So I am done with that. I ordered a professional series Stihl FS90R. It's their middle grade professional series. It's probably twice the horsepower of that. It's a 4-mix motor that uses a 2-cycle gas oil mix, which is nice. So I'll have 4-stroke power, 4-stroke start, 4-stroke reliability, and still be able to use the same fuel I use in the BG85, I think this is, blower. And what else uses that fuel? I guess that's it. That's a much bigger engine, 8 horse, that uses gas, and of course the mower, being a 14 horse, uses straight gas, and it's got an oil sump in it. So I've got to pick that up. Got to call them tomorrow too. So I need to call the body shop and Sohar is where I'm going to pick up the new trimmer. And I don't want to drive the car in the rain tomorrow. So I'm going to have to tell them that I'll come and pick it up later when it stops raining. Hope they're cool with that, because I told them I'd pick them up at 5 tomorrow online when I ordered it at like 3 a.m. last night. So I'm throwing these bearings out. These are worthless. The bolts, I have no use for these bolts. I replaced them. So I'm just going to get rid of this whole thing and then go to bed. And I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. On Monday, probably do that other lab and wrap up a total of 2 classes tomorrow, and by the end of the week, 3. So we'll be pretty good by the end of this week. Good night.